What's going on, guys? Here I'm going to be showing you my free offense. This is pretty much what I use in every game. I recently kind of developed a custom playbook where I use a little bit more than this, but pretty much until about a week ago, I was using this solely as my offense. So first I'm going to go through the run plays, the pass plays, and then the screen plays. This is like 8 plays, but I promise you, you can run this all game and still have success against people. It's that good. So the best running play in the game, but just in case some of this stuff doesn't work on practice mode, I'm sorry, but it sometimes just doesn't work quite as well. And situationally, like some of this stuff, I wouldn't run against the random defense that I'm seeing on practice mode. So I just wanted to let you guys know that before, so you know it still does work, even if it's not working amazing in here. So inside zone split, I'm averaging 5.6 yards. Every time I run this on first down, second down, third down. I run this until they stop it, pretty much. It's just such a good run. The blocking is amazing, and it always, if you have I run it with a small running back with high acceleration, and there it kind of gets eat up. Like I told you, that's against the blitz. But if you just follow your blocks and kind of know where to go, you'll be able to get good yards out of this. It's my favorite run in the game, no doubt. And running this sets up a lot of other stuff. So if you run this well, it'll set up the other runs that I'm about to show you. So the setup runs that I also run are, the first one is Power O, and I'm going to be showing you that really quick. I might only run these plays like once each, just so you guys get the idea, because I don't want this video to be too long. That's why I'm talking pretty fast. This is the Power O. I get about 6.7 yards on average when I run it. I probably run it about 4 times a game if I see that the defense is pinching towards the inside zone split. So if they're biting down the inside zone split, I run the Power O. So in practice mode, it's not going to show that they're biting down the inside zone split, so it's not going to work that well, but it still works decent. But if they are, like if the linebackers and the D line pinch, this is pretty much a touchdown. And I can tell you that, like, knowing that from experience, that if they pinch and stuff, that there's a good chance that you're going to get a touchdown out of this play, because the blocking on the edge is so good, and if there's only a corner out there, you're going to have the whole edge to go through. The next play is the counter, and this is if I don't run this play on first. I don't run Power O or counter on first down ever. I'm either passing or running inside zone split on first down. These runs are too iffy, but they're like big play runs. The counter Y, I average 6 yards every time I call it. So I would never run it in this situation because there's 2 guys. I only run this if I see that there's only 1 guy. So I look at the hash mark. If there's 1 guy from there over, I'll run this play. If not, I'm going to run the inside zone. So here I would never run it because it's obviously just going to get stood up like that. And my trick on this one is when you do have the right look, to not touch anything with the running back. Let the running back go. Don't user anything until he's kind of a little bit outside the blocks, because that'll lead, because then he'll hit the hole. Because I've done this run before where I kind of start drifting too far out, and it's common, like, you just think when you're running this that you have to drift out, but no, the running back will find the right hole, and then you kind of go after. So those are the 3 running plays. Those 3 running plays work amazing. I'm telling you right now. I average at least 100 yards a game, I'd say, running the ball. So those are great running plays to do. The bonus one is the read option. Pretty easy. Just reading. I only run the read option probably 2 or 3 times a game. I average about 4.2. And if you have a quick quarterback and they're really biting in on the inside zone and they're leaving 1 guy, it can sometimes go for big gains. But like I said, only 4.2 yard average. So it's not doing amazing things for me. That's why I'm really not featuring it too much. The next play is the vertical tight end cross, and I run this a lot. As you can see, 358 times I've called this play, and I've averaged 12 yards every time I've called it, which means it is a pretty dominant play. And there's 3 different routes that I do. One, stuff I do against zone, and stuff I do against man. So the first thing I'm going to be showing you is the stuff I do against zone. Mostly cover 3. So against cover 3, if you've watched my other videos, you know I like to throw these streaks, these spec catch streaks to Marlon Brown and stuff. And if you watch the other video, it's on my channel. It's called How to Use a Catch Streak. It's also on Sports Gamers Online, if that's where you're watching this from, is Sports Gamers Online. It's also on there, and it'll just explain to you to see there it gets picked off. In practice mode, it sucks. I don't know why it doesn't work that well in practice mode, but it just doesn't. So if you go on Sports Gamers Online or my channel, you'll be able to see how to use or catch streaks. And I've had people I've played say no one else can use catch streaks like me. Like, they've said I'm the best at it. So definitely check that out, and that helps me win a lot of games. The check down on this play, the next thing is a man beater, but I'm going to show you the check down against zone. So let's say I drop back, I'm maybe expecting it. Oh, no, it's zone. You're just going to throw the drag to Torrey Smith. There it didn't work because I kind of got hit a little bit. But I put the outside guy on a drag, and I just kind of wait till he finds the opening in the middle and throw it to him. It's not going to be big gains, but if it's mostly for if you aren't seeing anything else, that'll pretty much always be open underneath because everyone's dropping back and respecting the verticals. So against man in this play, the read is quite simple against man. Let me just go to gun, vertical tight end cross, let's go nickel, cover 2 man. Here's the thing I do though, in this one that I don't when I think it's man. I put 4 set and I put him on a wheel because I want that linebacker to have to respect him and move out with him. That'll open up the middle here with Daniels. Because if you don't put him on a wheel, that linebacker is just going to sit in there. Just going to sit with 4 set. So you have to put him on a wheel so he goes out. That way you can hit Daniels. Sometimes the linebacker, Mosley is a great cover guy, so sometimes it doesn't work. But a lot of the times this is a great play to beat man. And obviously, I think it works a little bit better on the game. And sometimes I just lob pass it a little bit in front of him so he can run under it. So that's the man beater out of this play. 12 yards average on this play, guys. I'm telling you, this is a money play. If ran correctly, it is very dominant. And yeah, so let's move on to the next play. And this next play is just a man beater. I have 2 kind of hybrid coverage beaters. I have this in PA zone, and then my strict man beater is this next play that I'm going to be showing you. And it is strong flood. So let's go against man. This inside route by Jones just kills man coverage. You drop back, you wait a little bit, and then you just throw it right there, and he'll beat man every time. 3rd down, if you know they're playing man, audible to this play. You can't really audible to it, I guess, but come out in this play. Like here, I'm even getting pressed, and I'm just waiting till right when he starts making that cut, wait when he starts like shimmying a little bit. I don't know why I call this shimmy, but as soon as he starts doing that, that's when you're going to throw, and you're going to pass it outside to him. And he'll come down with it. So that's the man beater out of this. The zone beater, here I'll show here I'll just audible back into choose new play. This play is iffy. It sometimes works and it sometimes doesn't. I don't run this that much, maybe 2 or 3 times a game, and it's the PA zone. As you can see, I get about 8 yards every time I run it, so it's not too bad, but I'm going to try it first against cover 3. I'm not 100% sure about what it works against. It just works a lot of the time. This backside guy gets open, and I'm not always 100% sure why, but I kind of just take it, wait right there, and in that little gap right there, in between the linebackers, I throw that against zone. That's when I throw it. I kind of wait till you see a little bit like right there, but right when he's in that gap, I throw it against zone, and it's money. I'm telling you. You can also throw this against man. If it's 2 men under, the safety might undercut it. I'm not going to show it against man because I don't want to have to switch the plays, but if it's 2 men under, the safety might like that, kind of undercut it, but you can definitely run this against man. The only adjustment I make is I put Marlon Brown on an out route, and then I smart route him to a 10 and out. That way, if I get confused, like it won't work here because obviously, but if I get confused and it actually is man, I can throw the 10-yard out route because those beat man every time. So that's it for the passing out of this. It seems like not a lot, but I don't run a lot of strict passing. If I do, it's out of that vertical play and just kind of improvising. So the next is the screenplays. Screenplays I love out of this. Here I'm going to put Tyrod Taylor in for the screenplays. Because I always start Taylor. It's just in this video I wanted a little bit more accurate passing because sometimes in practice mode it's not as accurate. So the halfback slip screen, I run this 3 different ways. I'm just going to show you all the different ways against a random defense. So the first way I run this, I'll take 4 set, I'll motion over here right behind Daniels. I'll kind of sprint out to the left, and then I'll wait right there, and I'll throw it. And the reason it works better, I think, it's just unpredictable. People don't really know what's coming when they see it. So let's do this again. Let's motion 4 set over. Wait a little bit, move over, kind of go, and then hit it right there. That's the one way. And there's also a second way to run that, and it's kind of like a branch off of that motion over. So I'll show you that after. The next way I run this is a tight end screen. This play is hit and miss. It used to work better. I don't know if they patched something. It used to work a lot better than it is for me right now. But I put 4 set on a swing right. I put the tight end on a swing left. I wait, and just throw it to Daniels. And the blocking in front of him is just insane. Like if it works, it's gonna work. And he doesn't have to be a super fast tight end because a lot of the times he'll just have a wide open kind of lane. I run this a lot in the red zone when they're blitzing, and I just kind of hit the tight end quick for like minimal gains. Sometimes that'll happen though. Warning, sometimes they'll eat it up like that, but also sometimes you'll get big gains. The next way to run it is wide receiver screens. So I'll put Forsett and Daniels on these out routes. I'll take Torrey Smith, I'll put him on a drag. I'll sprint back as far as I can. There, I sprinted too far back and they got lots of pressure. So that one didn't work. But I will put these two on kind of swing routes. I'll sprint. Oh my god, I forgot. Dang it. I guess you could do that too. I just forgot to drag him, so I was just throwing the ball away as fast as I can because I feel like this video is dragging on a bit. You take Smith, you put him on a drag, you wait, lob pass it, and look at these blocks. Look at them. Like, how crazy is that? I cannot tell you how many times that happens in a game where he'll catch the ball and there'll be so many guys in front of him and it'll be a touchdown. It's absolute insanity. You just wait, lob pass, and then you just get him to follow your block. That's why in the depth chart setup I have you want your fastest guy over there. So that's the 3 ways. You can also run it with the middle guy, so I can run it with Jones too, same kind of thing, just lob pass. I never bullet pass those, I always lob pass them. I find it works better and it puts them in more space. So one more time to Jones, lob pass to the left, and see, it still sometimes get eaten up like that, but it also can go for touchdowns. So the next version of the screenplay is the FL screen. This one, I think I'm trying to think of what my average is on this one. I know it's pretty high. I know I get a lot of yards from this. FL screen is 10.4 yards an average. If you run this against a random defense, why isn't it letting me pick random? Okay, there we go. You just wait a second, 1, 2, throw it right there, and he'll get blockers in front of him. And just look at that. It works pretty sick. I usually wait. You don't throw to me, 1, 2, motion a little bit out that way, and see, sometimes it'll get blown up like that. That's why I don't run this on first down. I'm always running the ball on first down. That's the thing in this offense. You never pass the ball on first down because the pass plays aren't. I don't know. They're good, but I don't know if they're as good as the run plays. So never pass the ball on first down unless you need to. Unless it's like the second quarter, you don't have much time. In which case, I would. So the second. I can run. Just keep running. The second way I run this, I put Forsett on a wheel. I motion him over to this side. I streak Torrey Smith, and this throw is so sketchy because he sometimes just doesn't catch it for some reason, and sometimes the quarterback. So the way I've found to combat that, because I'll show you right here what happens if you throw it immediately. Because if you throw it immediately, this is what'll happen. Oh, there, he caught it. That's actually very rare that he'll catch it like that. Usually, if you throw it immediately, it'll go in front of him. But I'm glad that worked because you're obviously seeing that this play does work. You just wait, throw it right about there, and he'll catch it. Forsett and Tyrod must just have a great connection or something because it's working. So that's the last play in this scheme, you guys. You might be thinking like, oh, only like 8 plays. How can this work? Well, go look at the other videos on my channel. Like, I just posted a video yesterday of me beating a guy in the top 200 and being up 21-0 at the half with this offense. So I'm telling you, this works. It's going to take some practice to get the reads down because you obviously have to know, like, when I run this offense, I can look at the defense and, like, know pretty well what I want to do. And that's just from running it for a long time. And that's any offense. But I feel like this one is the best for doing that. It has some of the best plays that if you see something and you run it, that it'll really work. So thank you guys for watching. I really appreciate it, and I hope this helps you. Any questions, you can look at me you can ask me on Twitter at TDBarrett5 or my PSN, which is just TDBarrett, or just comment on the video asking a question, and I'll be sure to answer the video for you. So guys, thank you for watching. Check out sportsgamersonline.com, and yeah, thank you.